My name is Claudia Cruz, and I'm Philip's ex-girlfriend from 6 years, and I had permission where I had called his parents to
So whose house is this?
This is Philip's house. It's my ex of 6 years, but me and him have left each other, and
This house was like crazy, bro. There was always shootings on the street too.
On October 4th, 2025, Claudia came for paperwork but had no key and entered through a window. Officers detained her while investigating.
You the one that called?
Oh, yes, she's the one that called. It's because, hi, my name is Claudia Cruz, and I'm Philip's ex-girlfriend from 6 years, and I had permission where I had called his parents to see if I can just come pick up a box that I had here with a bunch of papers from, child support and all that, and I just didn't go into the front door. I didn't think nothing of it, but I have the papers, and I'm waiting for them to bring them that way.
Do you have the keys?
No, I do not have the key, sir.
So
I went in through the side door, to the side window. Because
okay.
he had told,
how can you show me that you have permission?
Well, that's why I'm trying to see if my sister can bring down the papers, because I don't want any problems or anything.
You don't want... Huh? No, that's RP.
Yeah, that's the neighbor that called.
That's RP. She's suspect.
Yeah, no, I've been a girlfriend of Philip for 6 years.
Let's just head over here.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
You want to chat with them? You want to chat with them? Was it just you by yourself?
Yes, it was just me by myself. One of my friends had came, but I guess he
got ready.
He took off.
What do you mean he took off? Why did he take off?
Well, but I told him that I had permission to go in there. And I apologize that I didn't see the side door because I didn't feel it because they said that the side window was open.
So whose house is this?
This is Philip's house. It's my ex of 6 years, but me and him had left each other, and he got raided with the people that were staying there.
So you guys have been separated for over 6 years?
No. We were together for 6 years, but we've been separated for like almost a year or two. It's gonna be.
Okay, so this is his house. Where is he at?
He honestly, after they got raided and busted, the last time I spoke with him, he was at Memorial Medical Center.
So where did you get the idea that?
Because he had wrote a statement where I can come over here and get my papers because I need my child support papers, and I have the papers from, but I hadn't came over here at all.
Can you move your unit?
And I just didn't want any problems, but I thought it was easier because he told me, he specifically told me that.
Give me a second. I'm gonna read you something.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
All right, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer. Have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer my questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights as I've explained them to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, with these rights in mind, do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk?
Sure, I just said I guess.
Yes or no?
No.
You don't want to talk?
Well, yes, so I don't really have anything bad to hide or anything. I just want
So that's what I'm saying. So do you want to talk
yes,
to
sir.
me or not?
Yes, no, I do
okay.
want to talk.
Do you have your ID on you?
Yes, I do.
Which one is your vehicle that you came in?
No, I didn't come in my vehicle. It's because we're at a party down here at my friend's family house. So I thought it was a good idea to come over here because there hasn't been anybody over here. Because lately there was people that had gotten busted with him coming over left and right, and I just didn't want any contact with them whatsoever. But apparently it came at a bad time.
So how did you get here?
I walked over here because my vehicle was parked over here.
Okay, so then where did your friend walk over here too?
Yeah, he walked over here, but he took off running. I don't even know why he got out scared because the neighbor called up.
Well, because what you're doing is illegal.
I know, sir, but I specifically asked Philip if it was.
Then you should have had him escort you here when he was here.
Okay, I apologize.
That's a totally different thing. You're breaking into a house. You didn't have a key. You went in through a window.
Yeah, the window was open, so I thought it was easier to go in through there.
Then through an open door?
Yes, because it's blocked through the front door.
But that's what I'm saying. Though.
I know. I just didn't. Because I had his permission. I just didn't think nothing of it. I apologize for it. And then the neighbor said she was going to call cops, and I said, that's fine. Well, I don't have anything to hide or like if I'm breaking into.
But you are. That's why your friend left. Well, and where did your friend leave to?
I don't know. He took off.
Are you still on Royal Road?
Yes, sir. I'm still on the road.
How can I get a hold of Philip?
Honestly, ever since the last time I seen Philip was since last year.
So you haven't seen Philip in a whole year, and you thought it was a good idea after a whole year of not talking to this person to come to his house, break in through his bedroom window.
Like I said, I did not break in. It was open, the window. Because I even looked through the cipher and
So just because my house has an open window doesn't give you the right to go in.
Exactly. Right now, I apologize for that.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So you have no way of getting into contact with Philip. Do you have anything on you? Any weapons or anything like that?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Or
right.
probably just.
Oh, well, don't reach in.
I know. I'm sorry. I just.
Okay. Do me a favor. Just leave your purse over here. All right. I'm gonna ask you that you turn around. You're trying to find your bag. You're being detained right now. You're not being arrested. You're being detained. The handcuffs will come off as fast as they go on. Okay. It's just so I can investigate this properly. I can't do that while you're standing right here in front of me. Okay? Just gonna double lock these so they don't. Oh, you have really tight nerves, so they don't get any tighter on you. And I'm just gonna put you in the back of my unit for right now, okay? Okay. On the other side. And I'm gonna put your purse inside my car too, so you can yeah, firm. Detain. I'm just gonna reach over here. I'm gonna grab your seatbelt. Excuse me. I'll turn on the air. Are you cold or you want the window? You good?
The case quickly got more complicated once officers learned the home was tied up in probate, raising questions about what charge would actually apply.
What's up, sweetheart?
Austin Beanie. So, this family's been watching in the house. Original owner passed away.
Philip?
Yeah.
So Philip?
I think so.
Okay. Because that's who she said used to live here before it got raided.
Yeah, her ex-cold. He got raided, and after that, he got cancer and passed away.
Okay.
So he's been gone for about close to a year.
Yes, that's
They've
right.
been separated for close to 2 years. From what she's saying is that...
The neighbor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her son personally boarded up the window over here on this side. That's what it means.
It's on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they personally boarded up on January 1st, 2025 at 6:43 p.m.
Okay.
Because another person that I printed the profile of the house.
Uh-huh.
Some person put it on the window, and it wasn't until today it got moved. Son put wind chimes on it in case somebody messes with it. So when he hears the wind chime going off, he goes to his mom, and when the board has been completely removed, mom comes out here, is looking for who's inside. She sees flashlights inside.
Okay.
And when she confronts them, that's when they're coming out this way.
Okay.
So,
Mail took off.
yeah, male's GOA. Yeah. 41, obviously, you have the name.
Yes. So she, after reading her Miranda rights, states that she used to date this guy. That they were together for 6 years, but they separated about a year ago. She hasn't heard from him for about a year. She says that she has a written paper somewhere, doesn't know where, saying that he had given her written permission to come pick up some papers, birth certificates, or something to paperwork. She says she comes. She thought it was a good idea to go through the window after seeing that it's been boarded up and everything, and saying that she thought she had permission to go inside, so she went inside. We don't have a victim if this guy's dead. So
yeah, that's why she's calling his sister. I don't know. That's why I was trying to figure out. They're like, hey, who exactly? Like, does the sister have rights over it now, or what's the? You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I think we're just gonna have trespassing. I can arrest her on the trespassing. This is private property of trespassing. I think
even then, would you still technically have a trespassing if there's no victim?
it's posted.
Yeah.
Whenever you're,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like whenever it's a business and they have no trespassing, you don't have a victim, but it's clearly evident that she's not supposed to be here.
She's talking to sister now. We'll see if sister's able to prove some way that she may have whatever it is. She said it's in probate right now.
Okay. So if we can get that, we would have a B&E.
Maybe a code 5 since they made entry.
Well, but the
it's
thing
not
is, we
occupied.
don't know what they took.
Yeah.
So
Or attempted to take.
So she was alleging that she was attempting to take her own personal belongings.
That's
So
tough.
yeah,
Because first of all, you don't hear from him in a year and a half.
and think it's a good idea. That's what I told her. I said, "You haven't been here for a year, and you thought it was a good idea to show up and like." I was like, "That's not a good idea whatsoever." But other than that, this girl's clear. So she's saying she was at a party around the corner. The guy that took off, he ran on foot also, or did he took off in the vehicle?
There was one on foot that came out of the house with her, and then there was one that was parked in the Dodge, in the driveway,
Two other people.
So there was 2 other people.
So when did the guy in the truck take off?
When I got on the phone with you guys, you don't need a call. And he honked twice and left. He didn't even turn his lights on, nothing. So I couldn't even see his plate.
Yeah. No, okay. We're just trying to see who, because Philip died right? So
Correct. I have a sister, Rachel, on the phone.
Right. So we're trying to see if Philip was the owner of this property, right? We need to see who is now the owner of the property. So
there's the gentleman who is in charge of the probate. It's having to go through probate, and there is a gentleman that my dad actually just texted to let know that there was people at the house.
okay, but do we know who owns the house right now? We would need like some sort of physical proof of that right now.
Like,
and other than that, what we have is so if we went along that lines, like say for instance, if the brother was still alive, then we would have a potential burglary, if not at least at the bare minimum breaking and entering. But because the unfortunate circumstances, we don't have a technical victim at this time. However, there is posted no trespassing signs around the house. So what we do have is a trespassing. So I can still charge her based off of that.
Well, I mean, the house, everything went to my brother's son. My brother has a living son.
Yes, but we would need like actual proof, physical proof, documentation of that.
Well, so technically the house is in probate, so you need to talk to the gentleman who is in charge of the probate, because he's the one who technically has charge of the house right now.
Is that the Cardinal Trust that shows up on the New Mexico courts?
I'm not sure. My dad has the guy's number, though. It's a trust company that's out of Albuquerque.
Yeah, because on his court, the documents for the probate.
But it's going through probate, and there's an actual probate company that's handling it, or there's like my dad hired people that are handling it.
Right. I understand what you're saying. That's not the issue we're having. What the issue that we're having right now is that we need physical documents in order to prove that, in order to charge a felony crime.
The paperwork that it's going through probate, or you need to see, because my dad's still making the house payment. You need to see the house payment, or do you need to see?
No, we need to see who's the owner of the house right now. Right now, as it stands right now, we need that. Yeah, well, we're gonna need to call him anyway. All right.
The house is in probate.
Yes, ma'am.
Does your dad have the number to the person who has the thing for the probate?
There's no technical, like, the guy who's in charge of it doesn't own it. Until the probate goes through, there is no owner because my brother passed away. It's in probate. The probate people are who own it right now.
Right.
I guess that's what you want to say.
Yes, and that's the answer I'm looking for. Is that there is no technical owner. No,
they don't own it.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'm not trying to make this more difficult, but the clear answer is that at this current time there is no legitimate owner. They're a temporary, I guess.
So with no owner, anybody can just go and do whatever the hell they want at my brother's house?
No, ma'am. That's why I specifically said that I still have charges of trespassing for her. That's posted, no trespassing. She's clearly not supposed to be here on the property. Now, the only way I could get to a higher charge is with the victim, by naming a victim to appear in court who says that they want to pursue charges. That is.
I just wanted to at least be trespassed and get some sort of something to at least deter her from going back.
That's exactly what I said. Is that she would be trespassed. I would charge her criminally with trespassing. I would still need to go to court. I would still testify, but with that, I don't need a victim to go to court in that
Rachel,
charge.
Basically, if you're gonna get higher charges,
I need a victim.
the dude from the probate, the guy who has the probate paperwork.
That's all she needs is to just be the trespassing. You made it sound like you were gonna do absolutely nothing and just let it go.
I didn't say that.
As long as she gets the trespassing, at least something, just something to deter her from going back.
I understand. But
So you're okay with just the trespass for now?
As long as it gives her some sort of something, a ticket or something to show that she was there.
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what I was gonna do at the very minimum is what I had said.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you want extra charges, the guy that's doing the probate for your brother, he would have to he would have to call down, since he's in Albuquerque, he would have to call down and say, yes, nobody's supposed to be there. I want to press extra charges.
So we would need an owner of the property.
Trying to explain to the officer
No.
was that I could give him that guy's number.
No, that's
Or-
because he's not the owner.
And that's
Or-
why I was saying it's in probate, and this guy was saying no.
Yes, because there's no technical
Okay,
owner.
I understood wrong there, because there's technically no owner. Yes, your dad's still making the payments on the house and everything. There's still no technical owner until pretty much till probate is
done.
completed.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, no, so just trespassing in his nation.
Yes. Well, she's gonna be arrested.
She's gonna be arrested tonight.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay, and then with your permission, since that window is unboarded, can I go in to lock the other windows that are unlocked?
Yes, definitely.
Claudia's story shifted when officers asked again, revealing she wasn't alone and raising even more questions about what really happened.
Alrighty, ma'am. So, there was actually more people here than what you had originally stated.
No, there was honestly those people might have came in before. For us, I just barely got here not too long ago, and it was just me and my friend Pilon.
Okay.
Like, I'm not lying to you.
So give me a second.
Yeah,
So
no,
there
it's fine.
there was a guy who was in a truck.
Yes, there was a guy that was there because he's the one
Okay.
that brought me over here.
Or okay, but you see, you told me
I
that you
know.
walked over here.
Okay.
So you see how there's a difference.
Yes, I
in
know. I
which is-
apologize for that. Yes, no. Yeah, there was the guy in the truck that brought me over here.
Okay.
I don't know that guy, but my friend Pelon was with him, and he gave us a ride over here because my truck was
What's Belon's name?
Luis Cipriano. I
It's
believe
what?
he has
I'm sorry?
Luis Cipriano.
How do you spell that? Where does he stay at?
He's just on the street.
It's homeless?
Yeah, and we
What
were.
about a phone number?
He does not have a phone number. I
Okay,
just get a hold of him through Facebook.
so he has a phone, but he doesn't have a phone number?
No, he just gets him through Facebook. That's how I have him. And because I was with my friend Rosie, his sister, at a family party, so he went over there, and I just thought it was easy for them to give me a ride over here to come and get it.
So who all went inside?
It's just me and Pelon.
So you and Belon go inside.
Mm-hmm.
And so what is the other guy's name that goes in?
I don't know the other guy's name. He was just giving me. Well, he's Pelon's friend. I don't know his name.
Okay, so you and Belon go inside. And then what happened?
And then we just went straight to Philip's room
Well, how did you guys get inside, first of all?
because of the side window that was open. Because Philip had already told me that
But it was boarded up.
the window was not boarded up.
It was. The board is still there.
Yeah, the board is still there, but it was not boarded up. You think I'm gonna open the window and go in there while it's boarded up?
Well, that's how the rest of the house is.
Well, yeah, but the window was open like somebody else had already gone in there, sir. There's no need for me to lie to you. And I went in there because he had already told me, if anything, which he told me the last time when he got arrested, if you need to go in through the side door because the other doors are boarded. And when I got here, there was that board, but the board was not in the window.
Okay.
That's why I thought it was easy.
But the rest of the house is boarded up, and you still,
Yes, the rest of the
you still thought that was a good idea to go in.
through the side door.
Through
Yes,
the
and I know
through
it
the
was
side
not
window.
a good idea. Yes.
All right. So then, what? While you guys are inside, you and Belon, what happens?
We hear somebody calling the cops. That's when we came right outside. Like we barely were in there, not even for probably 2 minutes.
So you guys never heard two honks?
No, I never heard two. Oh yeah, we heard two honks, and he said that's what Pelon told me. He said, "Did this fool honk?" And I was like, "I don't know." But he's the one that told me, "Did you hear that this dude honked?" And I said, "I don't know." But then that's when I heard the neighbor calling the cops, and that's why I was like, "Let's go outside, dude," because I think the neighbor's calling the cops. And he took off running, and I came out here and I stood there till she called you guys, and I wanted to tell my sister to bring me the papers where I was allowed to go in there. That I wasn't.
You know,
trying-
Philip is deceased.
I know he was pronounced dead. Yes.
So then why didn't you tell me that?
Because
So you said you made it seem like he was still alive. You hadn't talked to him for a year. Well, of course, you're never gonna talk to him again if he's dead, right? So why didn't you just say that?
Because I don't really know if he's dead or not.
What do you mean? He's dead.
The last time I seen him was at Memorial after he got transferred from Londoña in the county, and after that I didn't see him. He supposedly he was.
So what makes you think that having a paper from a person that's dead is still gonna be valid?
I didn't know that because I've never done this before in my life.
Well, maybe this is probably your last one because that was really, really silly.
Why didn't mean to? It's just that I really needed those papers, so I thought that it was a good idea to come.
Then you should have got a hold of the family members.
I know, but the family members do not speak to me.
Well, if you have paperwork in there, then you can take them to civil court. There's always
I just didn't think about it that way.
I'll be right with you.
Yeah, thank you. Can you really put the one down?
Oh, yeah.
Officers kept pressing as Claudia's explanation left more questions than answers, while the family showed how the home had been secured before police decided how to move forward.
So now she changed her story. She said that there was a guy that drove them here. She didn't walk. They drove her, and then she said that her and Pelon go inside, and that's the guy that she said went inside with her. He's homeless, and the only way she gets a hold of him is through Facebook. This house was like crazy, bro. There was always shootings on the street too.
This one? Oh, no, there was a different one. No, because there's another one down a few houses down or a few streets away.
Yeah.
Has the same issues usually. If they have nothing, then we're just going to do the trespass. I told them at least, like, if we charge trespass, what we can at least have is that it opens up an avenue for us to, like, for maybe, like, a judge open his eyes and like, well, this house is clear, so that means you need to figure something out.
Yeah, but this is the first time that this has happened in a long time. But the only other thing that she said though was that she said that the board, she said that the board was already down and the window was already open, and that's why she thought it was a good idea to go in.
So from what they're saying is like they show a picture of how they have it. It's not like bolted on, but they have it pinned against the wall with bricks pushed against it, and then the wind chime is on it. And that's the only way the sun was able.
Inside or the outside?
Outside.
Oh.
And that's how the sun was able to hear that hey somebody's here because the wind chime was going off.
Yeah. So
it's not. To me, like it looks secure to where like okay, it looks reasonably secured. Like.
But what they should have done is they should have made sure all the windows were locked on the inside before doing that.
Well, they said that one's broken because of what happened at one time. Like, it was officially broken. Obviously, he's 10-7, who's paying for the house.
Yeah, the guy from probate's not answering the phone. So if we were to get the case number, then he were to call down, like maybe tomorrow or Sunday.
There's always a chance, like when we give you the case number and he gets it, we can do follow-ups. So it's right now, if you're not picking up the phone, the most you can go is a trespassing, but then there's always a way to add more charges.
Okay. Yeah. See, so we can do the extra later. I'll get the case number and everything.
Oh, no, yeah. She's got somewhat her phone number.
We can send her a link. What photos do you have on your phone?
She's got photos of like how it was prior.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We could use that for sure. Yeah, we could definitely use that.
Yeah, because I've been the one, every time they come over, I'm the one who's resecuring it. So
the only, I mean, this girl's lying a lot, but the only thing she did mention, though, was that the board was already off and the window was already open.
The window open, yes, because it was...
Broken?
It had been broken.
Yeah.
It had been broken. So, yes, it was.
So that's why she's saying she thought it was a good idea to go in there.
No, because it's been boarded like that.
Right, and I believe it because you heard the wind chime, which obviously indicated that they moved the wood, right? Yeah, so.
Yeah, we've replaced and even I have pictures of how we had things to where you had to climb over to be able to, and it's happened multiple times. Like.
Yeah, you could even see somebody try kicking in the front door. Not today. I don't know how long that is.
It's every time. And then you can see how I taped the windows. Yeah. Got pictures from the side window.
I think one of the screens on the other side is off. I don't know if you may need to retape that. On the other side.
Which one? The far back one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one didn't have a
screen.
That one didn't have a
screen.
screen.
The screen is down. I think this may have been just the window.
Because I have pictures of. See, and you thought I was crazy taking pictures, Rachel. See, we even like through here.
Yeah, so that you could see the showing portion. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one we kind of just put it on to be able to tell if somebody was trying to get in.
No.
But that one was. It looks like
that.
they were trying to maybe get in it and they couldn't because all of this stuff, the bowl, the little. No, it wasn't.
We put weird things in.
But yeah, we just put random things in weird places that it's not gonna fall. Like.
Right.
that you can tell are very obvious if they've been moved or anything like that.
Okay. Alrighty. What we'll do is we'll just go that route. In the event that we are able to upgrade the charges, it would be we'd have to dismiss the trespassing and then charge her with a more serious crime.
Okay.
So the breaking and entering is still going to be a third degree. We can't. She hasn't taken anything. So because her hands were clear and empty, right? So, but we could possibly say that she had the intent to. But the problem is that she's saying that she went in to get her own belongings rather than.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. Me and his sister and some friends cleared.
So she's saying that she has a paper signed by Philip from over a year ago that gave her permission to retrieve her belongings. I'm not saying that it's true. I'm not saying it's true, but I'm saying in a court of law that could be used as defense to say that they had no intent of taking anything else other than her own belongings, which would dismiss the burglary. So that's why we would go possibly with the breaking and entering, because at the very least they still had to make entry by opening the window or moving something, the wood off of the wood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So breaking or dismantling anything to obtain entry. So again, at the very least, it's still fourth degree. But without any clear, evident answer of an owner present, we would just go with the trespassing. The great thing is that you guys have these.
Yeah. See, the $3 I spent per sign was good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, bricks and a wind chime against it. And from the way the photos show too, it looks secure enough to show like, okay, this is to prevent people from getting inside.
The only problem is that window's already broken, so it stays open.
Yeah, it's broken from an incident back in January this year, and that's why they secured it like that.
Was anything screwed in?
No.
No.
So then the breaking and dismantling is not there.
Because I mean, if they remove a window screen,
that is
D&E.
Yes.
That's a part of the structure of the house. This is not.
Yeah. The only other option would be the burglary. We go that route. She admitted to having the intent of removing things from the house, but the problem is that she said that they were her own.
Have you guys been in the house? Like full of shit or stuff? Or?
I have not, but they said it is because they kind of like stack things in front of windows and doors to
Prevent people from coming.
Yeah.
I was telling her, like, why a year later are you coming for child support?
I mean, I think that's considered
Abandoned property.
Abandoned property. She came in to steal stuff. Let me just call see what they say.
You want to see how it worked prior to, or?
So this is when the window was the day it was broken. And so we put the one part in the back and this is from the outside. Where you can try and you can see the board comes between the wall and the post. And we were holding it up. No, I wasn't. I don't have a drill or anything to be able to do it, so we weren't able to do that. Yeah, the brick holding it, the other brick, and then I took the wind chime forward. Because even with the slugs and stuff, it doesn't move. So when he heard the wind chimes, I was like, oh, somebody's there. So.
Okay, thank you.
So